everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are a new watcher viewer, welcome. If you are a returning watcher viewer, welcome back. Glad to have you back. Glad to see y'all. Today is Wednesday, July 15th, and I filmed the video yesterday and I'm filming it on the end. Today's video is a story time, and this video might be a part 2 just because it's kind of lengthy. It's like 2 stories in one, but it's kind of lengthy, so depending on how long this first story goes, we'll debate whether I go ahead and tell the next one or just wait till another video and tell it. And I might end up just waiting until another video and tell it and make it like part 2, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hop right into the video. Maybe at the end of the video I can do a little chit chat with you, just depends. So today's video is the idea one of my best friends gave me, and it's the story of how I met them. And I got two I got more than two best friends. I got a lot of friends, but these two people are, I don't consider them best friends. I consider them family. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and tell them these two people's story, and we'll see what happens. If you like it. Oh, and I did just release 2 new videos. So, and one of them is a story time. So if you haven't watched them, please go watch them. They're very good, very funny. And tell me what you think. Oh, and then, like I always say in all my videos, if I don't say it at the end, I'm gonna say it now. If you let me know in the comments what you like to see, I will do my best to make that happen. People have been telling me what they want to see, and I am working on making those videos happen. But you have to tell me. If it's something I can do right away, I'll go ahead and do it. If it's something that I have to build up and do, then I'll have to. It'll come in time. But trust me, anybody that tells me what they want to see, I will do it. So just let me know. But let's get into the story. So I'm gonna do the first one about the girl. I'm just about my sister. Well, she's not really my sister, but I think of her as a sister. And this is my best friend, the one with the baby. My baby. She doesn't know, but he mine. No, he mine. I'm just kidding. Okay, so if you watch my last story about the girl who tried it, one of my friends that tried it and left me sitting outside on the sidewalk on her birthday, then you know that me and my best friend, we already knew of each other before we became friends. We knew each other in middle school, but we didn't become friends till high school. Why? I can't tell you that. Some things just happened, but we hung in the same friend group. We were always cool, but we just didn't talk like that until later. So like I said, we attended the same middle school and high school. She was one of the people that didn't really want me to drop out when I decided to drop out also. She thought maybe I should have stayed, but she really didn't express it like that. She just said it like, I don't think you should have left. I think you should have stayed. And then she never mentioned it again. But I think now she feels differently about it just because she understands that everybody has their own path they have to take. So she understands and she supports it now, and she also supports these. You probably seen some of her comments in the comments. She's very vulgar and she don't hold back. Very vulgar, and she don't hold back for anything. Very. Absolutely not. She doesn't hold back. Anyway, so like I said, we hung around in the same friend groups. Like we was like in the same circle of friends. Me and most of my friends always like that. We've always been around each other, but we just never talked to each other. Did something that happened that forced us to talk, and we become friends. And she was no different than any of my other friends. I met her the same. So and my guy best friend actually was the one who suggested this video. He said that I should do a story time about how I met them. His, I think, is by far the funniest, just because I might get my best friend in the next video if I do it, just so she could tell her part, because our stories are kind of similar in the way that, because like neither one of us liked him at first, but something happened and it forced us to be friends. So as always, but that's another story for another day. Maybe I can get her in. She's supposed to be coming down to swim. Maybe she'll come down to swim tomorrow, so we'll see if we can get her to hop in on this, but on time. Anyway, so back to the story. So like I said, we was all in the same friend group, and we knew of each other. Like all of us had each other. We used to text each other. But like you know how when you're in school, like you probably had a phone. Maybe it was your first phone, and you really just had anybody number. You just text anybody. That's how it was. So like we was friends, but we wasn't best friends. I had my select best friends back then, and she had hers, but we really didn't become close until high school and after high school. So we already knew of each other, then. And when the girl, with my friend that had her birthday party, we was all cool. I don't know. I don't remember exactly if she got invited. I know there was a lot of people that she invited that couldn't come. I don't know if she was one of them, but we were all friends pretty much. And she was the quiet type, but she don't change a lot since high school and middle school, like a lot. She was like really quiet, shy, and reserved back then. She's not so quiet and shy now at all. Far from it. She gonna feel like I'm throwing shade at her when I say this, but she's not quiet at all now. But I guess nobody is when she didn't know them. But anyway, she wasn't that quiet and shy. She ain't that quiet and shy then, but she was very much so back then. And let's cut to high school. So getting high school, and I think maybe it was our 9th grade year, and we ended up having some classes together. And I think we had like 3 classes. We had a language arts class. We had early childhood education class, and we had history class. And there's a funny story about the history club, but I'll get into it in a little bit. But in the first class that we took when we started our 9th grade year together was history. I mean not history, language arts. That was our very first. No, was it history? No, it was language arts. Language arts was the class that we took that was the very first class we took together before we figured out we had other classes together. And she sat right behind me. She was right behind me. She always sat right behind me. And we sat on the very end. And I remember when I sat down, we already knew each other. We was already cool, but we wasn't like cool, you know what I mean? And we was just talking, and she was telling, we talked. From that moment on, we would talk every day. I mean, every day. She tell me stuff. We always talking. She did my work for me because back then, like I'm a little different now. Back then, like I wasn't really focused on school like that, because like I said, I had a lot going on with people mess with me all the time. So schoolwork wasn't really a focus, and I love language arts. So for me not to have wanted to do that was just weird. But I didn't do my work. She always did all my work for me, and I don't think she minded either because it passed time for about 4. That's probably why I didn't pass on the class. But we'll another story for another day. So that was the first class we had together. And then we had early childhood, and oh my God, I remember it was her birthday, and she brought cupcakes, and she gave me one. And then the next time my birthday came around, I brought cupcakes, and I gave her one. And we had got real close in those classes just because like we talked. And those like the classes that we were in, like the laid back chill classes, them teachers really didn't care. They gave us work to do. They'll teach at the first part of that, then the rest of the day we'd be just doing book work. One of the classes, that's all we did was book work. She never taught me anything. She always gave us book work to do. So like, it was always like a chill thing. So we was always in class just chilling. And I remember this one day I had my mama bakes. She makes cakes, anything you think she can make. And I had asked her to make me some cupcakes to take to school for my birthday that year, and she made me some. Yeah, this actually is a set, but I just wore some black leggings with it just because. And I had asked my mom to make me some cupcakes, and she agreed to make me some. That was kind of like my birthday cake from her. So I took the cupcakes to school, and my plan was, and everybody used to do this at my schools, at the schools I went to, they would bring like something like for their friends, to celebrate with them on their birthdays, like whether it was cupcakes, cookies, whatever they want to bring for their birthday, they would bring them and pass them out to their friends and their friends, and just all of that. So I did that, and and my mama made me some homemade cupcakes, some good homemade cupcakes. And I took them, and I gave her one, and I gave another one of my friends one. And so while me and her was, I want to say, where were we at? We was in history class, I think. A lot of stuff happened to us in history class. A lot happened to us in history. I think that's where that boy that tried to talk to me too, because he tried to talk to her too. She ended up telling me later that he tried to talk to her too, but that's what it happened in. Anyway, a lot of shit happened in that class. It was history class, and where was I? I don't know where I was sitting at. I don't think I was by her, but I think I was. I don't remember exactly. But I was at my desk, and I think she was right beside me. I just had given her cupcake, and two people walked up to me and asked me, could I get a cupcake? And of course, I knew one of them because they live like directly across the street from me, and that's the story time minute that I can tell you about that girl. Anyway, and the other one, I knew him because he was dating the girl that tried it, that left me sitting outside. That was her ex or her current boyfriend. I don't really remember. And they got into an argument over the cupcakes. It was so funny. I think he put hands on her, but I don't remember really. I really don't remember. They said that he did put hands on her. He did get in trouble, but she threw the cupcake and everything. It was a whole thing about them damn cupcakes. And she'll never forget that. She talking about, you remember that time when she got the fighting over them cupcakes? Oh my God, that was so funny. And then there was a time she stabbed me with the lead pencil in class. I was messing with her. What was I doing? I would mess with her. So I would mess with her, and she stabbed me with that freaking lead pencil. I need to get I need to get payback too for that. She think I forgot. I ain't forgot since I remember you stabbed me with that lead pencil. That wasn't funny. Yeah. And then there was a time I farted in class. Yeah, they were doing this stuff. That was a mess. Oh God, I can't believe that. I think I'm gonna film that other one after this one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and film it, 'cause that's gonna be funny too. But there was a time that I farted in class. She was messing with me. She was messing with me, and I forget. I think she was tickling me, or she grabbed my. I don't know what she did, but she did something to me. And yeah, I would kind of like lean over because I was in my desk. I would turn to the side and I would leaning over, and she grabbed my side and I farted. Y'all, they heard it. The whole class heard it. Everybody heard it. When I say they heard it. Girl, they went crazy. I'm not pumping. They went crazy. And two of the girls that I was in the class with ran back and told my other friend, because we had a class together that year, thanks. Also, I think this wasn't even my 9th grade. This happened in my 10th grade year. We had a class together also. And y'all, they done ran back and told him. And my mom, I just told her to keep it down. Now she on the phone. I can't believe this. Anyway, they done ran back and told him. That's a whole nother story in itself. Because I didn't like that girl that went back and did that. But that's not the here nor there. Well, I didn't like one of the girls that did that, and that's not here nor there. The other one I was actually cool with, but yeah, and I think a lot of my fun times were with her. Like the first time I got high, she was in that. What else was she in? I think I experienced a lot with her. That's why I don't call her my best friend. I call her my sister. And when my grandma died, she was with me. She was with me through that. I called her. She came over and everything. Like we like really close. We don't have our ups and downs like this. That's not my best friend. That's my sister. Because anybody that don't been through as much crap as we done been through together, like that's my sister. That's not my best friend. That's my sister. And what else? there's a graduation night story that I'm gonna tell. Her graduation night, actually, I'm gonna tell you about that. That was a whole adventure. I'm just gonna cut this short, but anyway, that was all I had to say for this video. Thanks for if you're watching. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please watch my other videos. There, I promise they're just as funny, just as good. I might film the other one tomorrow or today. My mama don't on the phone. She don't start talking loud, so the tea must be popping. So I'm about to go sip and get this tea. Anyway, till next time. Bye.